we are going to start on our backs this morning. You can do the mudra lie down, so go ahead and find your comfortable supine position. Decide if the legs want to be long or maybe the knees fall towards each other in constructive rest. Go ahead and take a couple cleansing breaths to just begin settling in a bit, feeling the back side of your body on the mat. And our mudra this week is the Prithivi, P-R-I-T-H-I-V-I mudra. It's very simple. With both hands, lightly join the tips of the thumb and ring fingers together. The other fingers remain extended and relaxed. You can do this mudra in any position. So you could let your arms even fall out if you want. Your hands rest on the floor. Tip of the ring finger to the tip of the thumb. The benefits: it strengthens digestion and assimilation, helps to rebuild a thin and frail constitution, creates a sense of centeredness and grounding, benefits the skin, improves the disposition, helps one adjust to any kind of change or disruption to the normal schedule or routine. Spiritually, it establishes a sense of effortless joy. Sign me up for that. So feeling all the parts of your body that are connected to the mat or the floor. Taking the awareness inward, just beginning to check in with yourselves. So noticing first the surface of your skin. Maybe you feel your clothing or the air moving. Going a little deeper. Being curious, what is your body offering you in this moment in way of sensations, vibrations, pulses, emotions, thoughts? And eventually letting your awareness circle around to the breath, just as it is. Don't change anything about it. Being the observer of the breath. So it's even as though the breath doesn't belong to you. You're simply standing outside of it, watching it, noticing the subtle qualities. Wherever you can most easily be attached to the breath, let your attention stay there, whether it's at the nostrils, the throat, the chest, the belly. your next inhale, beginning to shape the breath. So let that inhale grow bigger and fuller. The belly will expand, the lungs will take in more air. Noticing what that feels like in the torso. And working your way into a equal 4-part box breath. So counting how many beats the inhale lasts. Holding and pausing at the top of the inhale. Exhaling again for the same number of beats. And then the 4th part, hold and pause at the bottom of the exhale, all equal durations. Staying with the cycle of intentional breathing until you complete the next full round. So that would include holding that pause after the exhale. Once you're there, let yourself gently drift back to a new natural rhythm of breathing. The gaze is inward, things are beginning to settle, so take a moment here listening to your inner voice. What is important to you in this moment? Where would you like to focus your energy? What is your intention? Maybe it's your intention for this practice, for today, this week, this month, your life. Your choice. If the legs are long, begin to bend into the knees. If you're in constructive rest, walk those feet a little closer together, separate the knees. Find a few movements. Maybe start with some windshield wipers. Maybe you even roll the head side to side while you're doing them. When you feel complete with that, hug those knees in. Rocking side to side, and find movement in your feet. Wiggle your toes, point and flex the feet, roll through the ankles. Take several good morning stretches. So inhale, grow as long as you can. Exhale, hug the knees in, whoosh it out. Take a few more. Feel how lovely that feels to extend your body as far as you can and to hug it in and sigh out that breath, helping you to let go. Next time you inhale long, stay there. Keep those toes pointed. Reach through extended fingers. Maybe you even notice the small of your back might raise up off the mat. Breathing into those areas that feel a little stiff or stuck. Maybe the shoulders you're aware of. One more inhale here, active. And then as you exhale, just kind of let everything soften and relax and shift to Banana Asana on the right. So the legs will shift to the right. Lift the head, bring the arms with you. You stay on your back. You kind of look like a banana shape. The right heel might hook the left ankle, and the right hand might grab the left wrist, just creating just the slightest bit of traction, allowing you to breathe into the whole left side of the body. Catch your inhale, release the ankle and the wrist, and just let everything walk back to center. Everything is just kind of soft here. Nothing needs to be active. Just notice the left side feels a little different than the right. And then shift everything to the left, finding Banana Asana on the other side. Simple movements done with intention. Inhale, shift everything back to center. Again, just noticing how things feel. Next inhale, point those toes, reach the fingers as long as you can, and then exhale, hug those knees back in. Maybe rock side to side a bit. Leave that right knee, or the left knee right where it is. Keep that hand hugging it in. Bring your right hand to the inside of the right knee, and let that right bent knee just fall out towards the side. Doesn't have to reach the floor. Right hand is giving just a little bit of compression into that right knee, inviting the inner thigh attachments to open and soften just a bit here. Inhale, hug that right knee into the chest, and then the left hand comes to the inside of the left knee and it just drops down towards the floor. Maybe it makes it there, maybe it doesn't, no big deal. Breathing into the left inner thigh. Inhale the left knee in, and again, exhale the right knee out. Right hand to that inner knee. Inhale the right knee in, exhale the left knee out. Inhale the left knee in, rocking side to side. Begin rocking front to back. Bring yourself up, making your way onto all fours. Dining table, stacking joints. Once your table is set, syncing movement and breath with cats and cows. Rolling through the spine, from the bottom to the top. take a couple minutes to explore organic movements. Wiggle around in your body. Just being curious, tuning in to whatever you find. Rejoining as you feel complete. From table, we'll inhale the right leg long, drop the toes, finding the ball of the right foot. Catch your next inhale, push into the hands, sweep that left leg all the way up into three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it back down to the mat, or maybe just bring it up towards your nose. Inhale, sweeps it back up. Exhale, left knee either down or up to the nose. One more time, inhale up. This time, everybody's left knee touches the mat. Inhale, right leg, add the left arm. Flexing through that foot, reaching through the fingers. Soften the jaw. Inhale here. Exhale to the mat. Inhale the left leg long, drop the toes, finding the ball of the left foot. Next inhale, push into the hands, right leg sweeps up, three-legged dog. Exhale either down or knee to the nose. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Everybody exhale that right knee to the mat. Inhale lifts the left leg, add the right arm. Good morning. Inhale here. Exhale to the mat. 2 cat-cows. From table, pivot on the right knee, right foot steps out to the side. Extend the left leg long, plant the sole of the left foot, really plug it in. Then the left arm reaches out over the left ear. So that left leg is active, you're reaching through those left fingers. Another big, beautiful stretch up the whole left side of the body. Inhale here, exhale to table, 2 Pivot on the left knee, left foot steps out, right leg long, plug in the sole of that foot, reaching over the right ear. Feel your body here. Inhale here, exhale to table, to cat-cows. From table, once again, pivot on that right knee, right foot steps out, left leg long, connect that left foot, reach over the left ear. You could stay here and hold if you like, or as you inhale, lift that left leg, flex the foot, and reach the arm up towards the ceiling. Nice strong leg. Stay here and hold if you like, or maybe bend that left knee, left foot comes towards the glute. If the hand connects to the foot, great, kick that foot into the hand. If it doesn't connect, just reach them towards each other. Keep breathing. Good. As you inhale, slowly re-extend that left leg and arm. Inhale here, exhale to table, to cat-cows. Pivot on the left knee, left foot out, right leg long, right arm reaches. Keep that foot plugged in. Feel that nice extension of the whole right side. Stay here if you'd like, or as you inhale, lift the leg and arm, flex through that foot. Reach those fingers up. Make your core work for stability. Maybe stay here, or maybe bend into that knee, reaching towards the foot. Next inhale, release, re-extend. Inhale here, exhale to table, to cat-cows. Big toes connect, shift those hips back towards the heels, take a child's pose. Give your wrist and hands some love if they need it. Maybe shimmy side to side into the hips. Find your breath. Inhale back to table. Find your next inhale here. And as you exhale, drop down to your forearms, elbows under shoulders, palms connect. Inhale, curls into the toes, lift the knees, find dolphin pose. Knees stay soft. Maybe walk those toes a little closer towards the head, sits bones reaching up. Slightly draw that belly button in towards the spine. Don't forget to breathe. As you inhale, drop those knees, take them wide, uncurl the toes, exhale to child's pose. Prayer hands find their way behind the head or neck, and maybe inch those elbows forward just a tad. Extend the arms, plant the palms, spread the fingers. Inhale to hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk that dog out. And take a moment of stillness, settling in to down dog. As you inhale, check out that space between your hands. Walk your way to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep those arms, bring yourself up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, right foot back, then the left. High plank. Inhale here. Exhale to your knees. Uncurl the toes. Inhale here. Exhale, slight bend in the elbows, lowering down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, curl into the toes, lift the knees, come back to high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lift those hips, downward facing dog, cleansing breaths. As you inhale, drop the knees, take them wide, uncurl the toes, child's pose. Cleansing breath if you need it. Smooth the breath. Inhale yourself to stand on your knees. Knees under hips. Wiggle into those hips for a moment. Stepping the right foot to the top of the mat. Grab your blocks, bring them in to frame that foot. Wiggle around on the sole of that right foot. Intentionally plug it in. As you inhale, curl into the left toes, lift that left knee, finding your strong low lunge legs. Activating those inner thighs. Feel that activation in your pelvis, up into your belly. Soften the jaw. Good. Inhale here. Exhale that left knee, slow motion to the mat. Make those leg muscles work. Uncurl the toe. If it's accessible, come off the blocks. Step the right knee back, shimmy into the hips. So I'm just lowering, you guys can do whatever you want. I'm just lowering my blocks to the lower level because if they're up on medium, it doesn't give me enough room to stretch my arms out. So use the height of block that's right for you, not necessarily what I'm doing. Step your left foot forward. Hands back to the blocks. Wiggle around on the sole of your left foot. Plug it in. Catch your inhale, curl into the right toes, lift that right knee, and activate your strong low lunge legs. Where do you feel that? In your glute, in your core, in your thighs, not in your jaw. Good. Inhale here. Exhale that right knee, slow motion to the mat. Uncurl the toes, maybe come off the blocks, step the left knee back. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Step the right foot to the top of the mat. Hands to the blocks. Plug in that right foot. Inhale, curls into the left toes. Lift that left leg. Strong low lunge position here. Stay here and hold if you'd like. Maybe flip the blocks up on high. Come to your fingertips. When you do that, notice what else had to kick in to work a little harder. Good. If your blocks are on high, flip them back down. Take your inhale here. Exhale the left knee, slow motion to the mat. Uncurl the toes, come off the blocks. Right knee steps back. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Left foot steps forward, hands to the blocks. Plug in the left foot. Inhale, curls into the right toes, lift that right leg. Feel your body here. Option to stay right here or flip the blocks up on high, coming to your fingertips. If you're on high, flip your blocks back down. Inhale here. Exhale, slow motion, that right knee to the mat. Uncurl the toes, come off the blocks, left knee steps back, shimmy into the hips. Right foot forward. Hands to the blocks. Plug in the right foot. Inhale, curls into the left toes. Lift the left knee, low lunge. Notice if each time we revisit, do you feel a little stronger? Option to stay here or flip the blocks up. Coming back to those fingertips. If you're on fingertips, option to stay here, or as you inhale, lift those fingers up and reach those arms up into high lunge. come back to the mat or to the blocks. Flip your blocks back down. Take an inhale here. Exhale, slow motion, the left knee to the mat. Uncurl the toes. Let's let that pelvis melt towards the mat for a moment. Ooh. Inhale, re-engage your pelvis. Come off the blocks. Right knee steps back to meet the left. Shimmy everything out. Left foot steps forward. Hands to the blocks. Plug in the left foot. Inhale, curls into the right toes, finding low lunge. Could stay right here and hold this, or maybe flip those blocks up on high, coming to your fingertips. Soften into your shoulders and your jaw. Stay here and hold maybe, or as you inhale, raise up and lift those arms up into high lunge. If you are lifted, inhale here, exhale, hinge, fingertips come back to the blocks. Inhale here. Then exhale, flips the blocks back down. Inhale here. Exhale, slow motion, right knee to the mat. Uncurl the toes and allow that pelvis to melt towards the mat. Your inhale, activate the pelvis, come off the blocks, left knee steps back. Ooh, shake it all out. Right foot steps forward, hands to the blocks. Connect the right foot, inhale those left toes, lift the left knee. Low lunge. If you would like, flip the blocks on high, come to your fingertips. Your blocks on high, grab them and walk them just a little bit in front of your right foot. And you may want to half step that left toe, the left toes in a bit. Find your balance on your right foot and inhale that left leg up behind you for warrior three. So that left leg should be lifted to hip height, keeping your left hip point directed towards your mat, not rolling it out and up. Left toes should be pointed towards your mat. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, lightly step those toes down onto the mat. And then inhale them back up. Warrior three. Exhale to high lunge. Toes drop down. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, drop the toes down. Bring your blocks back in to frame the front foot on the lower level that you prefer. Low lunge. You okay?
Yeah.
Feel your body here. Take an inhale here. Exhale the left knee to the mat. Uncurl the toes. Come off the blocks. Step the right knee back to meet the left. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Step the left foot forward, hands to the blocks. Connect the sole of the left foot. Inhale the right toes, low lunge. Make those legs do their job. Biggest muscles in the body in your legs. If you would like, flip those blocks up on high, coming to your fingertips. Good. Grab your blocks, walk them slightly in front of you. Maybe baby step those right toes in a bit. Balancing on the left foot. Inhale, lifting the right leg, finding warrior three legs. Make sure those right toes are pointed down. You're reaching through that right heel. Left knee is soft, it's not locked. Inhale here. Exhale those toes down to lunge. Inhale, lift them back up. Warrior three. Exhale, toes down. Inhale, up. Exhale, toes drop down. Take your inhale here, and as you exhale, flip your blocks back down, framing the left foot. Inhale here. Exhale, slow motion, that right knee down. Uncurl the toes, come off the blocks, step that left knee back to meet the right. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Right foot steps to the top of the mat. Move your blocks off the mat. Heel toe the right foot towards the left side of your mat until that right knee drops. If you want to prop up that right hip with a block or a blanket, make sure your left leg is as long and straight as it can be. You can inhale here and then exhale, folding forward. Finding resting pigeon. Try to soften the jaw. Smooth the cycle of breath. Intentionally directing your inhales to where you're feeling these sensations. Just observing and being curious, watching the subtle changes that happen the longer you stay in the pose. Catch your inhale, push those hands into the mat, and lift the head up. Curl into the left toes, lift the left knee. Next inhale, push into the hands, step that right foot back into downward facing dog. Maybe walk that dog out. Maybe it feels good to lift that right leg and open the front of that right hip. Dropping the right heel towards the left glute. And then from down dog. Next inhale, lifts that left leg. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it towards the nose, stepping it to the top of the mat. That right knee still lifted, take an inhale here, and then exhale the right knee down. Uncurl the toes, heel toeing the left foot towards the right side of the mat. The left knee will drop. If you prefer, block up that left hip. Make sure the right leg is very long and directly straight behind you. Always taking an inhale at the top and then exhaling as you fold forward. As you inhale, push into the hands, lift the head. Next inhale, curls into the right toes, lifting the right knee. Step that left foot back to meet the right. Downward facing dog. Either walk that dog out or maybe open the front of that left hip. The counter pose to pigeon. From down dog, inhale here. And as you exhale, drop the knees, uncurl the toes, finding child's pose. Your choice of arm placement. Allowing that forehead to have a resting point. Inhale yourself up to either sit on your heels or stand on your knees. And then pivot those legs around in front of you. Shimmy them out. Take a block with you. Make your way onto your back. You take a cleansing breath or two here, allowing the body to settle a bit. If you're not bent into the knees, bend into the knees and feel your feet on the mat. Catching the next inhale, push into the feet, scoop those hips up high, place the block to support the sacrum, and allow the feet to float up and the arms to roll out. block in the earth to completely support you. Doing your best to keep your awareness here, either on the body or the breath, noticing the subtle changes that are always happening. Begin to spread the toes and then curl them in tight and then spread them wide again and curl them back in. Release the toes, point, flex through the feet, and rotate the ankles both directions. Beginning to intentionally bend the knees. Eventually the feet will lower and find their way back to the mat. Take your inhale, push into the feet, lift those hips up as high as you can. Remove the block. Slow motion on the exhale, lowering one vertebrae at a time. Once your sacrum has arrived, maybe find a windshield wiper or a knee hug. Hug the knees in, put your block between them. Let your arms roll out in a T. Take an inhale here. And exhale, letting those knees fall towards the right. If they don't reach the floor, grab your other block for support. Maybe your gaze goes left. Allowing the breath to help the body to release and soften just a bit more with each cycle. Connecting to the next inhale, allow those legs to unwind you from the twist. And exhaling to the other side. Inhale yourself slowly out of the twist. Take the block out from between the knees. Hug those knees in, rocking side to side. And rock front to back, bringing yourself up. Extend the legs, find your sits bones, and then take the legs wide. Wide stretch. Inhale, reaching straight up. Exhale, folding forward. Hands just drop wherever they land. Allow the shoulders, the jaw to soften. Smoothing the breath the best you can in a forward fold. As you inhale, slowly roll yourself back up. Those legs back together. And making preparations for Shavasana. Adding layers or props for your support. Definitely take a few cleansing breaths, helping your body to settle, releasing the effort. Our asana practice, if you'd like, you could come back to the mudra, ring fingers connected to thumbs. Scanning the body, any place you could let go 5% more. Taking advantage of these next few moments. Quiet, space. No one needs anything from you. There's nothing to do except be and breathe. Begin to gently collect your consciousness, turning to the physical body, allowing your inhales to naturally deepen Slowly coming back by reintroducing small movements. Your fingers, your toes, your wrists, your ankles, your neck. Keeping the eyes closed or the gaze soft. Take your time bending into the knees. Making your way onto your right side. Use your left hand to push into the floor. Bring yourself up. Finding your comfortable connected seat. Gaze is still inward, so just taking another opportunity to simply notice what you notice in any or all of the layers of your being, physically, mentally, emotionally. Joining me in Anjali Mudra, slightly tucking the chin, coming back to your intention. And offering yourself much love and gratitude for your practice, for your priority to be here today and to nurture your well-being. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live in peace. Namaste.